Survival, Fountain of Youth, is a gripping single-player game that takes you back to the 16th century on the picturesque Caribbean islands. The story unfolds with you, a shipwreck survivor stranded on a remote tropical islet, left to fend for yourself using nothing but your wits and skills. But that's just the beginning. Immerse yourself in a vast open world that begs to be explored, whether by foot or by setting sail on your very own ship. The game world is alive and ever-changing, with dynamic weather patterns, captivating day-night cycles, and the ebb and flow of tides. It's a true sandbox experience that will keep you on your toes. Of course, survival isn't just about taking in the sights. You'll need to gather resources, craft tools and weapons, and build shelters to protect yourself from the elements. Don't forget to furnish your humble abode as well. But that's not all there is to worry about. You must also manage your health, hunger, and thirst. Yes, all those essential bodily needs come into play. Neglecting them can have consequences, from falling ill to suffering injuries due to various factors. For instance, spending too much time under the scorching sun without protection. You'll likely experience a heat stroke. It's all part of the realistic survival mechanics that make the game truly immersive. But don't fret. There's plenty of creativity to be unleashed too. Building structures is not limited to mere survival necessities. You'll have a plethora of options to express your architectural prowess and construct impressive structures that reflect your own style. In Survival Fountain of Youth, the possibilities are as vast as the endless sea that surrounds you. It's a game that challenges your survival instincts, tests your resourcefulness, and rewards your imagination. So prepare to embark on a thrilling journey into a beautifully dangerous world, where your every decision could mean the difference between triumph and demise. Havendock. Welcome to Havendock, a cozy simulator that allows you to create your very own oceanic colony. In this game, you'll be constructing a haven for survivors of shipwrecks and managing vital resources. Living on the water has never been so intriguing. You start small with nothing more than a humble raft made from barrels and planks. But fear not, as you gather new materials along your journey, you can enhance and expand your floating paradise. As you progress, you'll encounter other individuals who may wish to join your colony and contribute to its growth. Assign them various roles like chefs, farmers, builders, and more. It's your responsibility to ensure the smooth functioning of your community. Crafting is a significant aspect of Havendock. You'll have a multitude of options, from cultivating plants and raising animals on your floating farms to fishing for your sustenance. Yes, you heard that right. Fish farming in the ocean. The game offers a wide range of resources and possibilities, allowing you to experiment and customize your colony to your heart's content. And that's not all. Get ready to indulge your creative side as you meticulously design every detail of your haven. Choose colors, shapes, decorations, and the placement of all structures. You can even change the clothing, hairstyles, and appearances of your hardworking residents. Havendock is a canvas waiting for your personal touch, where you can truly make it your own. So immerse yourself in the captivating world of Havendock, where the tranquil serenity of the ocean meets the bustling life of a thriving colony. With endless customization, resource management, and a dash of quirky charm, it's an experience that promises both relaxation and the joy of bringing your unique vision to life. Prepare to embark on a delightful adventure that will leave you longing for more time on the high seas. Oxygen is a survival game where unfortunate events have befallen humanity. Catastrophic earthquakes have cracked open the earth, unleashing toxic magma that has poisoned the atmosphere. Luckily, a group of brilliant scientists created a coal-burning oxygen generator just in time. Now, humanity has a fighting chance to survive, and it's up to us to lend a helping hand. The gameplay of Oxygen combines survival elements with strategy. You'll be tasked with building homes, roads, factories, and other essential components of a functioning city. However, what sets this game apart are the peculiar settlers who inhabit your city. They are not your average survivors. Each one has their own unique quirks and characteristics, making the management of your settlement all the more interesting. Your settlers will need to venture out to gather resources, craft useful items, and research vital technologies. It's crucial to ensure that your settlers' basic needs, such as food and water, are met. And let's not forget about the importance of leisure and entertainment, even in the most dire of situations. After all, everyone deserves some enjoyment, right? Oxygen presents a challenging scenario where you must guide your settlement through the perils of a poisoned world. Can you lead your people to thrive in this harsh environment? It's a game that tests your strategic thinking, resource management, and ability to adapt to ever-changing circumstances. Prepare yourself for a journey into a post-apocalyptic realm where hope lingers amidst the toxic air. Oxygen offers a unique blend of survival, strategy, and the human spirit's resilience. It's time to roll up your sleeves, make tough decisions, and carve a path to a brighter future for humanity. Occupy Mars, the game, is an open-world sandbox where you embark on the mission to colonize Mars. The gameplay is refreshingly straightforward. You play as one of the first settlers on Mars, tasked with constructing a base, conducting research in uncharted regions, establishing infrastructure, and securing a sustainable food supply before the arrival of Earth's inhabitants. The game offers both a campaign mode, immersing you in a narrative-driven experience, and a customizable free-play sandbox mode, which is where the true sandbox experience lies. In this mode, you have the freedom to choose where structures appear, determine available resources, and even adjust the intensity of the weather conditions, truly putting the fate of your Martian colony in your hands. One of the notable aspects of Occupy Mars is its impressive level of detail and realism. The project boasts visually appealing graphics and a convincing atmosphere, creating an immersive experience for players. The sandbox is grounded in real-world technologies and companies that are actively working towards the goal of making humanity a multi-planetary species. In essence, this game can be considered a simulator of what might occur when Elon Musk eventually realizes his plans for Mars colonization. Occupy Mars. The game offers a glimpse into the challenges and triumphs that may await us in our quest to become an interplanetary civilization. Prepare yourself for an adventure where you shape the future of Mars, strategize for survival, and embrace the spirit of exploration. Occupy Mars. The game invites you to be part of a visionary journey that unveils the possibilities and obstacles of colonizing the Red Planet. Are you ready to take humanity's first steps towards a new frontier? Voidtrane is a truly unique survival simulator set in an open world that is suspiciously reminiscent of outer space with a twist of trains. Yes, you heard it right. In Voidtrane, you play as a mechanic who accidentally finds themselves in a new world with its own rules and laws, aptly named the Void. Your mission is to explore this world, survive its challenges, and build a train for limitless transportation. As a mechanic, you'll constantly improve and customize your train, gathering new materials and creating various contraptions along the way. The heart of the game lies in embarking on journeys through endless biomes using your trusty train. Throughout your travels, you'll encounter diverse locations, creatures, and events, adding a touch of adventure to the experience. In some ways, Voidtrane may remind you of games like Raft or Subnautica, which are also sandbox experiences. However, Voidtrane has its own distinct and unique concept. Prepare yourself for a journey that defies conventional boundaries, where survival and exploration go hand in hand with the rhythmic chug of your train. Voidtrane offers an unparalleled blend of mechanics, trains, and a vast, enigmatic world to discover. Immerse yourself in a truly extraordinary survival experience that challenges your resourcefulness and invites you to unravel the secrets of the Void. Get ready to embark on an adventure unlike anything you've experienced before. Voidtrane beckons you to embrace its unconventional gameplay and carve your path through the endless expanse of this enigmatic world. Will you conquer the Void and master the art of survival, track some destiny? Kerbal Space Program 2. The sequel to the famous spaceflight simulator is an awesome space sandbox game. In case you're not familiar, let me explain. In this game, you control a space exploration program led by little green creatures known as Kerbals. Your objective is to create rockets, satellites, space stations, and ships using various parts and launch them into space. In the first installment, you could only launch your creations, but in Kerbal Space Program 2, you can now visit different planets and even embark on interstellar journeys using your own vehicles. Aside from designing and launching spacecraft, you can build colonies on other planets and utilize them as bases for further exploration. The gameplay is based on realistic physics and orbital mechanics, so you'll need to consider factors like mass, thrust, fuel, and aerodynamics. In other words, there's a lot of physics involved, and you'll have to do some thinking, of course. You can also take a more carefree approach by slapping random parts together and pressing the launch button to see what happens. Kerbal Space Program 2 offers a thrilling combination of creativity, engineering, and space exploration. It challenges you to overcome the complexities of space travel while providing opportunities for awe-inspiring adventures across the cosmos. So get ready to embark on an interplanetary journey, push the boundaries of space exploration, and unleash your imagination in the vastness of the Kerbal universe. Plasma is a relatively new sandbox game that falls into the category of engineering sandboxes. In this game, you have the freedom to build any devices that come to your mind using hundreds of components. You can create robots, mechanical spiders, vehicles, factories, and even entire game worlds. By connecting components with wires and using a visual programming editor, you can define the logic and behavior of your creations. What sets Plasma apart is its simplicity, which is unexpected when it comes to programming-related games. You don't need extensive knowledge or skills to start building something interesting. The game provides detailed tutorial levels and hints that help you familiarize yourself with its mechanics, making it accessible to anyone. Although the graphics have a cartoonish style that may not correspond to the simulation of an engineer, it's still quite engaging to play. Plasma offers a unique experience where you can unleash your creativity, explore engineering concepts, and bring your imaginative ideas to life. Whether you're an aspiring engineer or simply enjoy building and experimenting, Plasma provides an enjoyable sandbox environment to tinker with various devices and let your imagination run wild. Sea of Craft is an exciting sandbox game where you can build your own unique ship using hundreds of materials and weapons. Once your ship is ready, you embark on a journey to conquer the dangerous ocean waves of the planet Bira. The game offers extensive construction possibilities, allowing you to unleash your creativity and build impressive vessels. Additionally, there is a rich arsenal of weapons and building options at your disposal. During the construction process, it's important to consider factors such as mass, buoyancy, and speed. It's also advisable to choose suitable weapons and defenses for your ships. Sea of Craft provides a platform where you can spend countless hours designing and constructing large, functional ships. The game encourages you to let your imagination run wild, enabling you to create elaborate and impressive creations. Get ready to explore the vast seas, face challenges, and showcase your engineering skills in this captivating sandbox adventure. Sons of the Forest is a survival simulator with elements of horror set in an open world that many are already familiar with. Without going into much detail about the game, it's worth noting that the developers have made some tweaks and fixes since its release. They have released a few updates, which have slightly transformed the game. One notable improvement is that Kevin, the protagonist, has gained a bit more intelligence, making the gameplay more enjoyable. Additionally, the developers have introduced a wide arsenal of weapons, addressing a common request from players who felt the first installment lacked in this area. It's now quite satisfying to fight and take down the indigenous inhabitants of the forest. There are plenty of them, and it can be a lot of fun running around and shooting at them, especially with a shotgun. In terms of construction, there are various things you can create using wood, and overall, the building mechanics in Sons of the Forest are better than in the first game. Above Snakes, Prologue is a sandbox game where players have the freedom to create and shape the game world around their character. The setting is a fictional version of the Wild West, And in addition to activities like crafting, farming, hunting, fishing, and building a base, the main focus is on constructing the world itself. The unique aspect of the game is that players can literally mold and expand the game world using special square-shaped elements called world chunks. By interacting with these chunks, which descend from the sky, players can create and expand the world, making it larger and more diverse. It's an innovative feature that allows players to actively participate in building and expanding the game environment. In summary, above Snake, Prologue is all about creating and expanding the game world, giving players the ability to shape the Wild West setting to their liking. It's an exciting and engaging concept that adds a new layer of creativity to the sandbox genre. The Planet Crafter is another space sandbox game where players engage in planet terraforming. The goal is to transform uninhabitable planets with inhospitable climates and ecosystems into habitable environments for humanity. These planets lack atmosphere, water, and vegetation, and their temperatures fluctuate between -100 to +100 degrees Celsius. Your task is to survive in these harsh conditions while collecting resources, building a base, and developing technologies to create oxygen, regulate temperature, pressure, and other vital components necessary for life. The gameplay revolves around three main aspects: survival, crafting, and planet terraforming. Survival involves daily activities such as searching for food and water, monitoring your health and temperature, and dealing with environmental hazards. Crafting is the process of constructing a base and creating various devices and tools. However, the most exciting aspect, in my opinion, is the ability to terraform the entire planet, making it a true sandbox experience. In the Planet Crafter, you have the freedom to reshape and modify the planet according to your preferences. It offers an immersive and engaging gameplay experience where you can experiment with different terraforming techniques, alter the planet's climate, introduce new ecosystems, and create a thriving environment for human habitation. Overall, the Planet Crafter combines survival, crafting, and the unique feature of planet terraforming, making it a captivating space sandbox game for players who enjoy shaping and exploring new worlds. No One Survived is a multiplayer survival game set in an open-world post-apocalyptic setting. You and your friends must scavenge for supplies and build shelters in streets and fields infested with zombies and other dangers. The gameplay follows the typical survival mechanics of a post-apocalyptic scenario. You are free to explore the world, search for items in dumpsters, find water, medicine, weapons, ammunition, and gather materials for construction. The building system in the game is robust, allowing you to create various architectural structures using numerous blocks and elements. You can reinforce your shelter with traps, fences, barricades, and even set up electricity. Additionally, the game features dynamic seasons and weather conditions, adding an extra layer of interest and challenge. Overall, No One Survived provides a comprehensive sandbox survival experience. You can engage in exploration, scavenging, construction, and combat while navigating a post-apocalyptic world. The game offers opportunities for cooperative gameplay with friends as you work together to overcome the challenges and threats in the environment. Zed Zone is a remarkably unique post-apocalyptic sandbox game with elements of survival and action. In this pixelated quarantine zone, a terrifying catastrophe has occurred, leaving you surrounded by hordes of zombies and monstrous creatures. Your mission? Gather materials, improve your skills, build shelters, fend off zombie waves, and search for the faint glimmers of hope. The game's visuals are undeniably distinct and intriguing, with a pixelated aesthetic that sets it apart from the usual post-apocalyptic fare. However, the gameplay follows familiar survival mechanics seen in other games of the genre. Craft items, explore locations, and face the challenges that come your way. But that's not all. Zed Zone offers a thrilling twist. You can utilize various modes of transportation to navigate the world, whether it's for exploration or engaging in intense zombie battles. And here's the real kicker. The game features a surprisingly realistic physics system for vehicles. It takes into account not only the characteristics and technical condition of your chosen ride, but also your speed. Imagine the thrill of crashing into something at high speeds and experiencing the consequences firsthand. It's a feature that adds an extra layer of excitement and immersion to the gameplay. However, it's worth noting that the graphics may not be everyone's cup of tea. Zed Zone embraces its pixelated style, which may divide opinions among players seeking more realistic visuals. Nevertheless, the game's true essence lies in its captivating gameplay and the adrenaline rush of surviving in a world teeming with undead horrors. Prepare yourself for a journey into the pixelated apocalypse, where every decision matters and danger lurks around every corner. Zed Zone promises a unique and thrilling experience, where survival instincts and resourcefulness will be put to the ultimate test. Can you navigate this post-apocalyptic sandbox and find a glimmer of hope amidst the chaos? Only one way to find out. I hope you find something cool and enjoy your experience. If you do, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. As always, this has been GameLike, wishing you all the best.